Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we have an interesting situation. So, as y'all know, for one, the air compressor blew up. But in the 6.0 here, when we bought the thing, the air conditioner didn't work, and it hasn't ever since. We've changed the compressor, we've changed the orifice tube, the little evaporator or whatever you call it out there. We've charged it and recharged it several different times, and we ended up finding, well, all that stuff was bad. But then when the wiring harness and the computer and the FICM went bad on this thing, we got to looking back on the AC again and found there wasn't a fuse in the fuse box. Now that stuff over there was bad anyway, but it didn't have a fuse in it over here. Apparently these have like 4 or 5 or 6 different fuses and a couple relays with the climate control. Well, actually today is the day before my birthday. The video that went up today, after I filmed that video, I remember I turned the air on and it actually blew cold air. Now the truck doesn't have very much Freon at all, so it went away obviously. But today, turned the air on again just to see what it would do. It's been a couple weeks since I filmed that video and tried it, and it's been cold, but it's actually kind of warm. But it actually blew cold again with the truck warm and then faded out again. So we're going to try right now. Y'all know I bought a bunch of like a whole AC rebuild kit, and it's over there. But we're going to try to put a charge in this thing and see what happens. So we turn this all the way up, and we got one of those little cans. Move that out of there. But we got one of those little cans that you just pop on and hit the button. We got gauges and stuff, but I think we're going to try this and see if it takes anything, and see if our air, because right now it's hot again, because I know it's low Freon, because we evacuated it. It took about a can and then it wouldn't take anymore, so we just quit. But we're going to try to put some in here. You just hit it and it's already getting colder, but we're going to try to get some Freon in here, and we're going to see what we got. Again, I have all that AC stuff, and I'll probably put it in there at some point, but if it'll stay this cold that it is right now with just putting a little Freon in here, I'll be very happy. But like I was saying, after we figured out the thing didn't have a fuse in it down here, we were able to put some more in it, and it worked fine for about a month. And I come out one day, it didn't make no noises, it didn't do nothing. The compressor wasn't kicking in. I mean, again, it didn't like lock up or anything that I could hear. It worked perfect the day before, and then that day it just did nothing. So I don't understand exactly what's the deal. My grandpa went to grab a little stool so he can see what he's doing here. But like I said, I bought that whole AC kit, but like I said, if it'll stay cold for a month or so, then I'll be happy, and then we can put that stuff in it at some point. But I want to get the 300 done before we take this thing all apart to do that. So if this fixes it temporarily, I'll be very happy, like I said. But anyway, I guess we're going to try to get some Freon in here, like I said. And we got a little bit in, and it's already getting cold. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully this will be a little temporary, quick fix thing. I don't know. Because like I said, again, we do need to replace that stuff, because we pulled the orifice tube out when it quit working again, and it had metal shavings in it, which I believe is from the inside of the compressor, the clutch or whatever they call it. So I'm going to say it probably needs replacement anyway. We have a new compressor with a clutch. We have a new evaporator, a new condenser, and everything else. So at some point we will get that replaced, but right now we're pretty good. Alright, so we took the truck on a little test drive, and well, this air conditioner is nice and cold again. So my grandpa said when he hooked up the little can thing, whatever they call them, get them at AutoZone, Freon in a can. Like I said, we use those on this because all you gotta do is plug it on there. You don't got to draw a vacuum, and then generally when you draw a vacuum, you let it sit, see if it leaks down, and then you use the gauges and everything. So we use the little cans, like I said, that you get at AutoZone. You just pull the little trigger, and it forces Freon in. And he said when he hooked that up, it showed that it had a 30% charge in it, which, like I said, I knew that because we evacuated it and started adding Freon back in because we weren't sure if maybe we put too much or not enough Freon in it, or maybe it had a leak and it leaked out. And we evacuated it and went to put more back in it. It took 1 can, and that's all it would take. So that's nowhere near enough. And well, like I said, we'll put some more in it with the rest of that little can had. It still might be a little bit low, but it's nice and cold. Works perfectly fine. Tried the climate control. The climate control does in fact work. We turn the temperature up 75. It calms down. So climate control works as it should. And well, there we have it. So I guess the AC has fixed itself again. So anyway, we're working on some stuff today. So I'm going to go help my grandpa real quick. And I want to show y'all something else that we worked on over the weekend. And I'll show y'all that, like I said, here in just a moment. Alright, so we got the zero turn here fixed up. I don't know why, for some reason the one of the back tires went flat. Got it fixed up, it's good to go. But anyway, last weekend you see we got our little building put together. So we have this metal over here that'll go on that side. We're gonna have to order more metal and get that. We're gonna fully enclose the sides. If y'all remember, we bought this building about a year ago, maybe a little less than a year ago, something like that, with the intentions of either enclosing it fully and making like another shop building, or putting the white truck under it. Still haven't decided what we're going to do there, but we went and bought some 8-foot legs put under it instead of the 5-footers that this thing had when we bought it. So for right now, what we're going to do is set up back here, and the scaffold's still out here because we need to finish putting the metal on the sides. We need to put the trim up still, and a few other things. But when we tear the garage down, we're going to put some of the stuff that's savable under here while we rebuild the garage, and then afterwards, like I said, we'll either park the white truck under here. That's why we bought the 8-foot legs, was so we could comfortably park it under here, and you ain't got to worry about hitting the roof, or when you open the doors, you got to worry about hitting the doors on the sides or anything like that. Or like I said, we might make it like a secondary shop building for maybe painting or powder coating or sandblasting or something like that, or all of the above. So just thought I would show you all that. Kind of excited about that. But I'm going to take the zero turn for a little spin here, since it hasn't ran for 6-8 months. And well, I guess we'll end out the video here in just a second. But anyway, guys, I'm actually about to hop on here, go do some mowing in the back field, but just some spring cleaning stuff. Anyway, the 6-hose AC, I reckon, has fixed itself. That's what it looks like. So yeah, well, I guess that's a good thing, you know, especially being we're getting into summertime. But anyway, guys, like I said, I'm gonna get down here, try to get some mowing done before it gets dark. So with that being said, I will catch y'all on the next one. And if y'all enjoyed today's video, or maybe found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.